going?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as seniors, most people like to look back and think what their high school career was like. Some people did sports, some people did dance, some people didn't do anything at all, which that's perfectly fine. But me, I did dance, and dance for like a high school dance team, it's more traditional rather than freestyle, and you are working as a team rather than music videos like Lil Wayne or whatever you see. Like, we are nothing like that. We have like pep rallies and stuff, and that's actually more fun than during halftime. That's more traditional, and you actually dress like the part and you actually look that way. So then you are more to the audience like, oh, they look nice, rather than pep rallies wearing like a t-shirt and some jeans or whatever. Then basically, sorry, my second part was BPA. Most people are like, oh, that has to do with business and it's like very boring and whatnot. But actually, I thought it was very fun because you actually see the business side and you actually learn to be more professional, which will actually help you out in the real world. And some people didn't know how to dress and stuff like that. So most people thought that was just more like a button-up shirt, some jeans, cowboy boots. Oh, that's very business. Like, no, like you have to wear slacks, you have to wear dress shoes, you have to wear an actual button-up shirt with a tie. Girls had to wear like nice dresses or skirts, and they'd have their hair nice. Like, they couldn't have a messy bun like mine. It had to be like either down or backing up. And then traveling. Most people are like, oh, BPA, you don't do much. I've gone to Chicago. I'm going to go to Florida soon. I've gone to Houston. Well, most people aren't going to Houston, but I'm good. Like, went to Houston and Dallas, and I got to miss school for that. And most people are like, oh, missing school, blah, blah, but it's actually really fun. And you make great connections and you meet people that you never really thought you would meet. Then my third one is Washington trip. I had the chance to actually go to Washington and see President Obama. And that has brought a lot of like crazy attention to me because I was actually on the news. And I never thought, oh, they would want to, know about me, a small town girl. And then I actually had the chance to be on the news, multiple news, newspaper, traveling by myself, which I never thought that I would go to Washington, traveling by myself. I was actually scared to death because I thought I was gonna get lost and raped or something, and I was all scared. Then dance, there's types of dance. There's hip hop, there's pom, sort of like cheerleading, but not really. Then there's kick routines, where you actually have a kick line and you actually do different types of kicks. And then hip hop is not more like crumping, but just showing a sort of fun, gangster side to it. And things that came out of dance to me was I was sort of the quiet person, sitting in the corner by myself. And then I actually had the chance to actually come out and be more, hi guys, my name's Taylor, rather than, hi, what's going on? So having to go out there in front of multiple people, a whole stadium full of people and dance, I had that chance to actually be okay, you can do this, become more confident, and you mess up. Giving speeches, that's sort of scary for some people, but after a while you get used to it. So then dance had the chance to actually hold an officer position, which my first 2 years I was more not really more comfortable doing dance, so I was just sort of back. Then I was kind of want to be an officer, so I tried out, made up my own dance, and did that. And junior year I had the second position, which was lieutenant colonel. That's not the main person, but you still have a say-so in what you do. Then my senior year I was colonel, the top person. So I told people what to do, what we're wearing, where to meet, how to, basically the one in charge. And then things that officers have to do is you have to be that role model for that type of person. You can be oh, don't go to parties and drink, and then that Saturday, oh yeah, partying, and no, you can't do that. You actually have to plan out things, and you have to actually be that sort of role model type person. BPA, the business side of it is you have to actually wake up early and you have to like be there like basically all day. Like it's very tiring to actually go to a competition like where it's like 4 days long. Like you have to wake up early every day. You go to sleep late every day, and you basically have to be there all day because you don't know when you're gonna go in or whether somebody's competition took longer, so then you have to wait for yours to get called. Like you can be there ready at 9 o'clock, but you don't actually go in till like maybe like 10:30. It's like you have to be like waiting there. So basically you wait a lot. And then you like meet people. One person that stood out to me was Diana Weber, the sort of not like the head person, but she was like very obvious. She's like, "Hi guys," you know, like very, you know, like nice, and sort of made me feel more comfortable. So then traveling out of Florida, Chicago, and I got to actually not just go there and, you know, be, oh, we're just working, blah, blah. No, we actually got to go out, see Chicago. Like we walked through downtown Chicago like at 10 o'clock at night, and that was actually fun. And so then for Washington, I had to travel on my own. I was really scared because I never like flown before by myself. So I had to fly from Corpus Christi to Dallas. I had to switch planes, which was very scary because I didn't know whether you had to like take your luggage and then to take it to the next plane. No, like you just get on the plane and then go to the next plane, but I didn't know that. So of course I got mixed up and I switched down, and then I had to go back through security. And I was like, oh my gosh, new traveler. Then I met people all over the world, from China, Egypt, Dubai, South Korea, and realizing that they are from a completely different part of the world was like, oh, well, they're gonna be nothing like us American people. No, like, they're just like us, like, they're teenagers, like, they drive, they have, you know, their little cliques, they do whatever, like, their slang is sort of like our slang, so I was like, wow, like, I didn't realize that we would be, you know, that close together rather than something like being way over there, like, oh, we're totally different people, like, two totally different species, when we're not really that. And then something that I would like always remember about like high school was dancing. They're gonna be my second family forever, no matter what. So I can always go to them and be like, hey guys, how's this? I graduate, I can still go back and talk to them and keep like that second family sort of like going. And then BPA, I know how to dress professional now. I know how to do my resumes because most people don't know how to do that, but I learned that through BPA. And then Washington trip, I will always remember going to Washington, traveling by myself, and then I will always remember like how to get through an airport and how to do this and how to do that. And this will be a great story to tell my grandkids one day. Old Frankly, hey, I went to Washington. Let's go. So thank you for hearing my speech, and now I'm done.